Welcome back. In this demonstration, I'm going to show you how to fold this origami fortune teller. You can see your fingers go in like this, and you move it back and forth this direction. Okay? To start with, if you're anywhere in the world and you do not have a square piece of paper, take the top edge of any sheet and fold it down to the side until you are parallel with the side. So I like to tell kids to fold it over like this to make a little triangle, and then roll it towards the edge until these two pieces are exactly parallel. And then use your finger to crease it in the center, and use your bone folder to crease out to the right and the left. Once you've finished that, you cut off this remaining scrap of paper, and you have yourself a perfect square, ready to make almost all of the origami you'll be making in my art room. There are many other origami pieces that use different pieces of paper or different sizes or shapes, but for our purposes, most of what we do is going to be using a square. Once you have a square, you are going to have a diagonal line from this corner to that corner. Okay? You're going to take this corner and fold it up to this side to make what I like to think of or call in my classroom the origami X, so that you have an X going across your paper. Use your bone folder to crease from the center to the right and to the left. Okay? Then once you have this origami X, take the corners and fold them in so that they meet right up with the center of your X. Okay? This is called a Blintz base, and what it will do is you'll have these four corners pointing in towards the edge. The more accurate you are with this step, and the better you fold this, the more accurate and nicely your fortune teller will go back and forth and crease. Okay? So finish that, taking these four corners, putting them in towards the center, like so. Once you have those, you take your model and flip it over. Then you repeat the same step, taking these corners and folding it in towards the center. And this kind of is almost a little easier because you have these other vertical and horizontal line here to kind of guide you, so that your triangle should follow right along those verticals and horizontals. Okay, now that you're finished with that, take the model and again flip it over, and you'll see that these little corners are poking up here. These are the corners that you're going to slide your fingers into and pinch out. Now, one thing I find makes this a little easier is if you have these corners pointing up, take the bottom edge and fold it up so you've got those two corners. Then you can stick a finger and a thumb in there, and a finger and a thumb in the other side. Finger and a thumb. And this one is going to be easier if you just push it in like this and pull it out. Okay, so there's what it looks like from the bottom, and there's what it looks like from the top. Okay, so that is how you finish folding the origami fortune teller.